Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to this week's analysis, and I hope you're good. I gave you a lot to eat from last week. I hope you're able to catch them. Told you I was selling the USD pairs. If you were able to catch it, congratulations. So I gave you a break and retest trade here on GBP USD. I told you once this was broken, go and check my last video. You will see exactly what I told you before it happened. So I told you once I have a break of this, get ready to sell. Even if you're unable to get in here, it retested that zone that was broken here. Here, it came back for it and still went down. So if you're able to catch that sell, congratulations. AUDUSD did the same thing, gave us that strong push down and sold. If you're able to catch it, congratulations. I told you I was waiting for the break of this trend line. GBP same thing. If you're able to catch the sell, congratulations. So guys, I told you I was waiting for a break and the retest happened, so it came all the way down hard. What else? I think that was all I gave you last week. Please stay to the end of this video. I want to do something special that I've not been doing in all my videos in this video. I want to mark up a pair. We'll mark it up together and see what the buyers we have on it for the week together. I will start from the monthly all the way to the 1 hour. I feel like I should just add that to this one so that when you guys see this line, it's just not that I come to the 1 hour and just draw this. So I want to put you through how I do it from there. So stick around. So on GBP USD, I am still looking for a sell, right? If you look at all this, it's still like bouncing on this trend line. So, well, what I can say is, if I check from this trade from here all the way here, right, it has completed 61.8 again. So the only thing I think we can just do is wait for the break of this trend line, guys. Nothing. We just sit tight and see if this trend line can be broken and retested, and we can maybe sell all the way to here. If not, just. And another reason why I might be looking to sell, it might consolidate for a while because I have a weekly zone here. Then we have a trend line here, a weekly trend line. So I'm still all the way bearish for this. I'm not bullish in any way for now. So I will be looking to sell this, but I would need a confirmation. Just like this, once we have a break of this, that was when we sold. Even if you didn't get this, you can get the retest and still sell lower. You get so. You can just use your negative 7. I already deleted the fib, so it will be the first one will be this one, point A to point B. It came to negative 67. And even if you miss that one, you can get the second one here from point A to point B. You understand? Came to negative 27 again. That's another, that's another. I don't calculate pips, so it's like an imaginary thing for me. I would really appreciate you catching it in a live market. You understand? So you can calculate the pips yourself. I'm not that kind of. I deal with risk to reward. If I'm risking 20 pips, I'm expected to make at least 40 pips profit from it, and I calculate how much I'm actually doing by calculating my lot size before getting into any trade. That's the secret weapon. Make sure you are willing to lose that amount of money on that trade before you go in. So as I was saying, guys, that's what I'm looking for. GBP USD, AUD same thing. So to make this one simpler, you can just like, we have a break of this trend line and we are at the retest now. That's a confirmation, but that is not enough for us to just jump in. So what you can do is you can just stick to this. Can stick to this trend line here. So if this one, because we have a break of this trend line, we are at the retest, so you can like wait for a break and a retest, then sell it down. Like I said, I'm bearish. We have divergence already, guys. So I'm looking to sell AUD/USD and GBP/USD for the next week. Make sure you catch the move when it happens, but don't just join in. Wait for confirmations. Wait for confirmation. So Wait for confirmation, sir, guys. We have divergence already. This was going up while this was going down. That's divergence indicator. That's how it works. It will give you the signal. It will give you the signal of a reversal before it happens. While the market will be going up when it will come down, or if it's a downtrend, the market will be pushing hard when it will be going up. So it already giving me that signal of this ready to move down. But like I said, wait for a break of this zone and a retest, then you can jump in for a sell. You can sell hard all the way to this line, or like I said, it will always give you where you are selling to. For instance, when we had the break here, right? When we had the break here, I think that was GU. When we had the break, I think that was GU. When I tell you it will give you where it's going, this is what I mean. Let me explain that. For instance, when we were waiting for a break here, this support was broken by this. So that is the moment when you place your fee from here to here, since you have a break of structure in an area you are expecting a move from, because we had this as our point of interest. The moment you saw this break, you obviously can be looking for, more sell. So when you do from point A to point B, you are actually targeting TP1 and TP2. You understand? So once that break happens, that will teach you where you are getting out. Getting in is as important as knowing when to get out as well. You don't stay in a trade, then you are in profit, then you lose all the profit again. You need to know when you're getting out, guys. So it's very important as well. So you wait for a break of that structure. The moment it happens, that's when, for instance, maybe I will be waiting for a break of this low of this GBP USD2. So if I have that break and a retest, where that break stops, I will get my point A to point B, then it will tell me where I'm getting out. My students knows this already. So that's on that. That's what I have for both AUD and GBP USD. For this, I have nothing. It's just consolidating. So we're going to sit our hands. Since we have this move already last week, I'm just going to sit my, sit down and see what's going to see. What I expected to come and fill, the gap I expected to come and fill, it has already done so. So I have no bias for GBPCAD, guys. GBPCAD has not made the move yet. It's still diverging. You can see all this going down while this is coming up. This is going to come out down hard. This is going to come down hard. And I don't want to miss it. I have a weekly point of interest and it's still in it. It has not broken it. So I'm still waiting for a break and retest. Until that happens, I'm not going to lift a finger on it, but I will still set GBPCAD. When it happens, I will let you know. So like I said, I am not doing a thing until it breaks, especially this trend line. In this kind of situation, I won't really focus on this because you can see a little break here that didn't really hold, right? So you can play tricks on you with this. But the moment it comes here and break this, then I know it's ready. This bigger trend line that I have had for so long is what I'll be looking at for a break of the real break. So if that happens, then I'm ready to join the trade. If not, I'm just going to sit my hands and, enjoy the show. It doesn't cost me anything. That's what trading should be about. Let it come to you. Let it be ready. Let it tell you it's ready. You can't force it. You can't just say, oh, you are here, you have to come down. No, it doesn't work that way. Let it show you that, oh, I think it's ready to move. Then, calculate your risk, then take the trade. Don't be afraid to take trades too. Some people are so good, but now to take the actual trade, they are so good in demo, but to take the actual trade is a real problem. They have that fear. There is fear of missing out. There's fear of actually taking trades. You have to fight it and just, you need to start. Just start. If you don't start, you can't actually get it. So that's what I have. GJ, I have not marked up GJ. Sincerely, these are the pairs I'm just looking out for. GU, AU, I'm looking to sell the two. GTF, I told you I don't have anything. Then GCAD, I'm waiting to see if it can break below. So for what I said earlier before we started, I want us to mark this pair from the start together. So we'll start from the monthly. Let's see who the buyers will have for it. So that will be our fourth pair that we'll have together. So we're on the monthly now, guys. What do you see on the monthly? What do you see on the monthly? What do you see on the monthly? What I can see on the monthly is we can see that this is consolidating, right? So we have a high level. We have a high level. And we have a little level here, which is our weekly zone that the market has been, moving up and down from. So we have this as the resistance of the consolidation. These are the supports. So that's just what we have on the monthly. So let's go to the weekly, guys. So what I can see on the weekly is we have a break of this high here recently. So we have a little level here too that was recently broken. Right. We have that high broken. So we can count that as a break of a change of channel, right? This was coming down, then this high was broken on the weekly. So we can consider, because of that, because of this break, we can consider this little as our demand zone. This candle as our demand zone. So that will be our, order block, or you can call it the demand zone, because of this break of structure that happened there, or change of channel. A lot of names flying around, choose one. There's so many concepts of trading. So that's what I see based on what on weekly. So let's go to the daily. What do we have? We are still right on track. So we can make this one, this demand zone area. Let's change the color to the real color, the weekly color, right? Then we can have a little, I have another one that we can make that can be refined. That other block there, that last red candle can be refined a little. So another other block within that other block. You understand? At times, it can just tap here and just move. Meanwhile, at times it will actually come to this one before actually moving. But what will let you know if it's ready is when you have your trend line and it breaks and retest it, then you know when to join. So this is a point of interest the market can try and come to, especially because of the liquidity it has created here. You can see these equal lows here. So a lot of buyers can be here, a lot of buyers can be here in this area trying to buy once the market is here. And if I'm right, they will be in this trade right now. So what the market likes to do is going to swipe all of them, come a little bit, below to swipe out all their stop loss before actually moving. So what we can expect is for the market to come all the way down to either this weekly zone or this daily zone, then start going up. But we know better. The best thing to do is we are going to hold our hands until we see what's our confirmation. And what is our confirmation, guys? We have our own confirmation. What's our confirmation? You wait patiently for the market to tell you to break this and retest it to show you it's ready to what? To move. Let's see. If we do it from here, does it align? No. So we can make this one, let's make it the daily one. I have to, doesn't mean. So like I'm saying, I'm waiting to see if the market can at least tap into here. We see a very strong bullish move, then we join to, carry this up. But for now, let's see. We are still marking up, guys. We are not done. We are not done. So we'll come to the 4 hours. So from the 4 hours, guys, if you do our point A to point B, sorry if I'm using sometimes you're not familiar with my students, you understand them, but so if we do our point A to point B, we can see that we can strongly see that this market can decide to come to TP1 because it didn't go beyond 50%, come a little bit down to tap into this other block, then move, right? So that aligns with our point of interest, right? So like I was saying, we are still right. We're still making the right move. Let's continue. And streamline another trend line here. That will be our closer trend line to see when the break is going to happen. So what's happening recently? Recently, what I can see that happened there is we had a break of structure here. So recently we had a break of structure. It had a break of structure here. Right? So the market came back for this other block right here. Actually stopped some people out before moving. Came back for this other block right here. Let me take it closer so you guys can see. So it broke this low, came back for this other block, consolidated the week. In fact, it actually wicked some stop losses out because, you know, for those that have their stop loss tight, took them out before moving down. So it has come back from the origin, but then you can just have your, you know, trend line or can have your fib from this to this and see what we have. See what we have, guys. So these can decide to, because it came to almost 71%, it can decide to come all the way down here into our point of interest. So what I can see right now, the right now money I can see right now in this, please be careful of this. And I want you to be careful. Right now, money is, I can see this still going down before activating our buy. So we can look to sell for next week. But how would you know? I have this trend line here that I think is just broken now. So what I would be expecting the market to do right now, guys, patience, is come back to test this low that was just broken again. So by the time it's retesting, it's testing this low, it will also be retesting the trend line. So you can try and get in here. Once it retests and you see some weak exhaustions or, you know, rejection, engulfing candle, try to join in and try to sell maybe all the way down here. Your TP1 can be this 0, that's almost 54 pips, or negative 27, that's 84 pips, or you can actually try to target into the other block, or maybe the beginning of the other block. I won't actually sell below here. I'll get out here or here. So it depends on what you want. But I will be waiting for this to actually be retested. Or I think it's actually retesting already because this is the actual low. So you can decide to try and get in right now. So you can decide to get in because I think it's actually retested already. It can decide to come up again, retest the trend line. There's a theory, but I think it has already retested this low. That's what I can see. But then if the wicks comes in and it touches here again, it's just 17 pips stop loss. I can get in, try to sell this down here. But overall, based on what we just did together, guys, I'm still looking for this to sell a little bit harder down. So I'm bearish on EURGBP for next week. I'll be looking to carry this all the way down. I've shown you where I can, try to get out based on what it has given me, because I can see this other block was expected. So we can expect it to come, real low. So I'll be looking to sell it next week. And that's what I have for you for the week. Let me go to it again. GBP USD, I'm looking to sell it. I'm waiting for break and retest. AD USD, I'm looking to sell it, waiting for break and retest. GBPCAD, looking to sell, waiting for break and retest. And EURGBP, waiting to sell. We already have a break. It can give you a retest of this or retest of this zone. Depends on what you see. I'm selling this the moment the market wakes up. Try to see if you can join the move down. And I'll see you guys next week. I'll be uploading some of my binary sections for the week. Please, if you need help with understanding how Forex works, step-by-step guidance on how to do all these things yourself, I'm available. Reach out to me, although it's for a fee though, but it's actually worth it because you'll be able to do this and make money for yourself. I'm not someone that is loud or, try to put myself out there. I know what I'm doing, but then it has to be your decision to come. I don't force people because it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. You have to put in the work. So for you to reach out to me, that means you're ready to put in the work and pay my money too. So thanks, guys. I really appreciate. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.